In today's video, I have 20 questions that are really going to test your knowledge of graphic design in a general term. So follow along and keep count of your answers as we go through each of the 20 questions. Today's video is made possible by Namecheap, and I use Namecheap to obtain my most recent domain. Namecheap is used by web professionals, bloggers, startups, and also entrepreneurs alike. You can learn more about Namecheap later in the video and how to grab domains as low as 88 cents and also shared web hosting for under $3 a month. But for now, let's move on with the quiz. Why are logo designs ideally created in a vector format? Is it because the file size will be lower? Because the logo design becomes scalable? Because vector designs are quicker to make? Or because logo designs are easier to design with vectors? Of course, it's because the logo becomes scalable, which is really crucial. RGB is to PPI as CMYK is to print, screen resolution, pixels per inch, or dots per inch. The answer here is dots per inch, which is also known as DPI. Which file format will give you the best resolution with a clear background on web? PNG, JPEG, AI, or PSD? PNG will give you the best resolution and clarity for web-based graphics. What is the preferred file format for print graphics? Is it JPEG, PSD, AI, or PDF? PDF is the industry standard for high-quality printing. What is the placement of graphics and text on a design known as? Composition, alignment, organization, or print design? So the answer here is composition, and we're now 25% into the quiz. In Adobe Illustrator, what is the keyboard shortcut for the outline mode? Is it Command or Control O, Command or Control U, Command or Control Y, or Command or Control E? It is of course Command or Control Y. When adjusting and varying such things as size, color, thickness, and shape, what design principle are you utilizing? Is it repetition, contrast, alignment, or flow? This is the principle of using contrast in your graphic designs. What theory in graphic design tries to determine a viewer's eye movement across a design? Is that flow, movement, repetition, or emphasis? So yeah, you want to direct the viewer's eye by using flow throughout your designs. What is the set of characters including letters, numbers, and punctuation known as? Is it typeface? Is it a font? Is it a font family? Or is it a letter group? So this one's quite easy, and it is of course a font. So question number 10. What are colors directly opposite each other in the color wheel known as? Monochromatic, analogous, complementary, or in fact none of these above? The answer here is complementary, and we're now halfway through the quiz. If you intend to work on a photo manipulation project, which program would you probably most be using? Illustrator, InDesign, Photoshop, or CorelDRAW? So yeah, this is something I don't really do much myself, and that is using Photoshop for this kind of work. Which of these examples is a serif font? Times New Roman, Helvetica, Aileron, or Lemon Milk? How well do you know your fonts? So the only serif font in this selection is Times New Roman. For a design that has dimensions of 800 cm by 600 cm, what resolution would be most ideal for the project? 300 ppi, 150 ppi, 20 ppi, or 600 ppi? The answer is 20 ppi, and I actually have a video on this which I might link down below. Question number 14. In general terms, which of these categories of a font would be the least legible? Decorative, serif, or sans serif? The correct answer here is decorative, which are not that legible for the most part. Which type of balance branches out from a central point? Is it centered balance, radial balance, symmetrical balance, or asymmetrical balance? The right answer we're looking for here is in fact radial balance. If you're intending to print a large document with multiple pages, which document should you use? Adobe Illustrator, Adobe InDesign, or Adobe Photoshop? So yeah, if you want to print a project with many pages, Adobe InDesign is probably your best option. What is the term given to a typographic character's width or the thickness? Is it line, ascender, weight, or curvature? The answer to question number 17 is in fact the weight. If you make a design while using the fonts Aileron Light and Aileron Black, what are you going to achieve with your design? Contrast, balance, rhythm, or flow? I made a video on this topic last Wednesday, and the answer is contrast. So the penultimate question today is, what is the term for paragraphs of text on a design? Is it footer text, header text, body text, or filler text? This is typically seen in magazines, and it is body text. So the final question is a true or false question, and it is, true or false, Adobe Photoshop doesn't have built-in bleed settings. I honestly don't know why Adobe hasn't gone on to this, but it's in fact true. So as I mentioned, today's video was made possible by Namecheap, who I personally use to source my most recent domain for my subscription-based website, satoriresources.net. Namecheap offers low prices on a huge range of online products and services, all with friendly 24/7 customer support. Namecheap is a one-stop destination to bring your next big idea to life using a website. But they don't just offer domains, they also supply shared web hosting, management of WordPress hosting, SSL certificates, and much more. So do check out Namecheap, link down in the description box below, and grab some awesome discounts for your next website project using Namecheap. Also, let me know what you scored on today's test and if you liked the video. My voice throughout the quiz was quite bad, and that's because I've had a sore throat recently again. But do make sure to have a great weekend, and of course, if you do want to keep boosting your skills and your awareness as a graphic designer, do subscribe to my channel. Take care, and until next time, design your future today. Peace.